All right, welcome back from that commercial break. You're still watching UCTV Sports Link. Of course, like I told you, now we have a visitor in the house, of course, that we're going to be talking to. But today we have games that are going to be played in the UEFA Champions League. That is on the side of the ladies. For the people that do anyway, for the UEFA Champions knockout phases, sorry, we're having a return leg. Now games that are going to be played. Atletico de Madrid is going to be playing up against Club Brugge. We'll be having Bayern Leverkusen. They are going to be taking on Olympiacos. Inter Milan, remember they lost to Bodo Glimt, so they are going to be meeting again today in the UEFA Champions League. Then Newcastle will also be taking on Karabag. Remember Newcastle won that first leg. That was 6-0, so they are uniting today in a game that will be a decider. Now in the house we have Fadilah Shamika, the African champion. I don't know whether it's true. She will be able to tell us that. She was just, I think it was last week, that's when she was participating in the that was of course in the Uganda International Badminton Championship. Fadilah, welcome to UCTV.
Thank you.
Is it your first time here or?
Yeah, it's my first time here.
It's your first time?
Yeah.
Right, for the people that are seeing Fadilah for the first time, maybe a brief introduction. Who is Fadilah Shamika?
Well, my name is Fadilah Shamika, and I'm 21 years old. And
21 years old?
Yeah.
Not 18?
No. I'm 21. And well, I started badminton at the age of 11, 10, and I've been playing since. And here I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
How has been the journey so far in the game of badminton?
Of course, it has its ups and downs. It's managing the athlete life, the student life, and you know, it's hard, but yeah, have to balance it. Yeah.
Fadilah, during your life, of course, I think I was following you during the times when you were still, of course, in high school, then primary school. But I remember last year, there is a time that I could hear Fadilah. Of course, she was everywhere in various tournaments. I mean, what was the major aim, and maybe telling us briefly which are some of those big tournaments that you participated in? I think that was last year.
Last year. So yeah, last year I was basically on a tournament run to collecting points to keep up my rank in Africa, which is #1. Has been #1 for the past 8 to 9 months, I think. So I want to keep that for as long as I can. And yeah, some of the major tournaments I played last year were the World Championships. Yeah, and that was my first time, and the first female Ugandan to go for those in the singles and doubles category. So I would say that was my biggest event that I had participated in last year. Yeah.
Of all those big tournaments, of course, that you took part in, which was the biggest one that maybe that you can't forget? You know, because I remember there were so many tournaments that I remember that you took part in.
Last year?
Last year, yeah.
Ooh, the one I can't. I mean, they're all equally memorable because you take lessons from each of them. Maybe it could have been the All Africa that I played last year, where I did not perform that great, but I think that kept me going the whole year, and it gave me a vision, gave me a goal to follow. Till the recent one that I played. Yeah.
How was this possible? Because we know it's quite very difficult participating in all these countries. Did you have sponsors that were sponsoring your air tickets? Were you having people that were paying you for the hotels that we're sleeping in? How was it possible for you?
Yeah, so I have help from my dad, and then also from the Uganda Olympic Committee. I'm under their Olympic scholarship for Road to LA 2028.
Okay.
So that is also helping me a lot to take part in these tournaments and pay for my trips. So I would say those are the two major sources of funds that that help me to go for these games. Yeah.
So generally, combining your last year, how was it for you? Maybe ending there, the #1, of course, in ranking. How was it for you, being the first lady, by the way, from Uganda?
Yeah, you know, alongside being #1, there's pressure. There's of course a lot of pressure. So I guess I would say I had pressure until the All Africa because that was the main goal, and keeping up the rank as well because people say it's easy to get to the top, but it's hard to maintain being at the top. So maintenance is what we are trying to do right now till the LA 2028. Yeah.
So how was it for you last year? Of course, talking about the All African Games, before going into this one, this year, how was it for you last year?
Yeah, last year was pretty tough for me because I had like back-to-back tournaments every week. I had to be traveling every week and collecting the points as well. So I would say it was a very hectic period for me, for my body to, it wasn't recovering well towards the end. At the some tournaments were good, some were bad. So I would say it was really hectic, but my performance was overall good in all of them, so I'm happy with that. And I'm just saying I could say that I'm improving more.
So knowing that you've ended the year the highest ranked player, of course, in Africa, what was your strategy starting up 2026?
My strategy was to win the All Africa. My biggest goal was that, so that would set my entire 2026. And after achieving it, I am a bit more relaxed, and I can plan my year better and plan my tournaments better and start training again.
Going into this tournament, basically let's start with that, the All African Games this year. I mean, step by step, how were the games? Talking about that first game that you entered in, didn't you have that pressure that, man, if I'm knocked out of this game, my entire plans are done?
Yeah, I had, of course there's pressure, till from the first round till the finals, I had a lot of pressure. And my matches were actually really hard. They were mostly 3 sets. And of course, the thoughts were there in my head, but if I did take a lot of pressure, I feel like I would have lost it as well. So I did also tell myself that it's okay, whatever happens, but just go give your best. And I think that's what led me to the final and led me to win.
Going past the level that you had stopped last year in the African Games, what came into your mind? I think I'm going to win this one.
Yeah, I had a feeling because I was extremely confident with the training I had. I was confident with myself, and going past that level, going past the semi-finals, I would say that I had confidence that helped me a lot.
Fadilah, these are the players that we've been facing in most of the other big tournaments that we've been participating in. This time around, what do you think was a little bit different from your performances that you've been facing these players?
I would say mentally I was very strong this time around, and my training also was a bit different. I was training outside Uganda. I was training in Mauritius, and the support there and the environment there, it was very comfortable for me. I'm used to it, and I would say my improvement came a lot from there. So that was one thing I did different for this All Africa that helped me win it.
Knowing that you've reached the finals of the All African Games, how was the feeling? How was it for you? Then did Dad maybe give you a call before that game saying that, Fadilah, we have this one?
No, I had to lock in and stay focused. I couldn't.
So you switched off your phone before that game?
Yeah, I wasn't using my phone. I like to stay in my own head. I like to stay in my own thoughts and finish up a tournament by myself. And maybe after the tournament, I would I did call them after my match. Of course, they were happy. But yeah, for that, I didn't. I had to still, the run wasn't done. I still had to fight. I still had to push a lot. So I knew that I still had to stay calm.
I mean, what was it? Because I think of all players that were able to go participate into this tournament, you were the only player that was able to go to the finals. By the way, you won bronze with Tracy.
But I think for the past 3 consecutive years, we've been bronze medalists.
You've been bronze medalists. And what made you this time around maybe not go past that stage? The competition was very stiff compared to the singles.
I think doubles for me, I'm more of a singles player, and we do try to train our doubles, but I feel like most of us are singles players, and we start playing against players who train doubles more than us, and they have no coordination, so we lack a bit there. But hopefully we can work on that and improve the bronze to something else. Yeah.
So what is the plan next year for the All African Games? Retaining the title, or
it's next year?
Next year is not there. It doesn't happen each and every year.
Oh yeah, it does. I thought you were talking about the African Games. Or
I don't know, like the African.
Yeah, so of course I have a whole year to plan and decide, but still relishing this moment, this win, and I will make a plan for next year's All Africa, and hopefully I can also get the title.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fadilah, last week we had the Uganda International Badminton Championship. All our eyes were on you, thinking that this time around Fadilah has been able to win the African Championship. Maybe even this time around she'll be able, maybe at least, because I don't think we've seen any African player reaching the semi-finals or finals of the Uganda Badminton Championship. We thought that maybe this time around Fadilah will be claiming up that. What happened?
After playing back-to-back tournaments is also very hectic, because you come back from one whole tournament, you've played 5 matches, and traveling again, jet lag, and I had a match the very next day after I traveled. So I would say I was pretty fatigued, but I did do my best, and I was able to make it to the round of 16. I know I could have done more and gone to better rounds, but yeah, mentally I was really tired and fatigued. So yeah, I could say that was.
So that could be the reason as why maybe you didn't go past the round of 16.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, Fadilah, as you're winding up, maybe what are your plans this year? Because so far at least you've started the year with 2 big tournaments. What are your plans this year?
The major goal again is to qualify for the World Championship, which is going to be in India in August. So besides that, I will continue my training and continue playing tournaments to keep up my rank as #1 in Africa.
What does it need for you to qualify, of course, to that big tournament, the whole World Games? So
basically there is ranking criteria we have, but the easiest way to qualify is to stay #1 in Africa. That's how I qualified last year.
Okay.
They only take one player, the best from each category in Africa. That's the slot given. So that's why I was trying to maintain this rank and stay keep within the #1 rank till the qualification period ends.
So it's the only thing that you have to do this year.
Yeah.
Anyway, apart from that tournament, any other tournaments that you're going to be participating in? Maybe before that World Tournament, any other big tournaments that you're going to be participating in?
I wouldn't say there's major tournaments. I would say there are those international tournaments that we have to play in other countries to keep our rank. I haven't yet made my calendar, but I'm going to sit down and make it, and then probably I'll play a few because it's important. Yeah.
Anyway, maybe lastly, one would like to know, because Fadilah is a badminton player. Apart from badminton, are you still at school? You're working, or?
I finished my high school a year back, and now this year I'll be starting university, because last year I took a bit of a break to focus on badminton and stuff. So this year I will be joining university.
So where, possibly? Or you've not yet decided?
Yeah, I mean.
Sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, maybe your last remarks as we wind up. By the way, I have a friend there. Is he still playing boxing? Your young bro?
Yeah.
Or he retired from boxing?
No, he tries different sports.
He's still trying.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe your last remarks as we wind up.
This winning this All Africa title for the second time means a lot to me, and I would like to thank everyone that has stood behind me, my family, my coaches, and everyone, the NCS, Uganda Badminton Federation. So I would like to just give my final thanks to all of them who have made this possible, and hopefully I can just keep going higher.
Okay. All right, thanks for your time. All right, that is Fadilah Shamika. Of course, we'll be catching up tomorrow for more that is happening in the world of sport. Like I've told you, for the lovers of football, Don't forget, today we have UEFA Champions League games that are going to be happening tonight, so catch up those games. And maybe for the people that do try out their chances, you can all go out, of course, there and try out your chances, of course, in those games that are going to be happening today. Otherwise, I would like to wish you a nice evening. Have yourself a great day.
UCTV, good news for all.